guys, thanks for tuning back in. So today I am doing my first ever Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, as you can see, and I went for the more of the soft feminine colors, so pinks and purples, but I just kind of toned it up with the gray to make it look a bit more mature and not like a 13-year-old girl's makeup, right? So it's a bit more grown up, but it still has those soft feminine colors. And I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think.
So I'm starting off with a cream shadow from Shiseido, and it's a really nice icy pink color. Has a little bit of shimmer in it, and I'm just applying it all the way from the lash line up to the crease. And it's good to do a pink kind of base if you're using pink shadows, because it's really going to make the pink shadows you put on top just pop really nicely. And as you can see, I am using my fingers for this. You can always use a brush if you want. I just find that with cream products like this, they blend much better with your fingers because the product kind of melts better into the skin, and that's how you get that really nice kind of blended look. Now take any soft pink shadow that you have. I'm actually using a Smashbox one today, and just apply it on top of the eyelid as a base, and I'm just doing it on the outer 2/3 of the eyelid, so I'm not going in the inner corner because I want that sort of softness of the cream shadow to blend really nicely and smoothly with this powder that's a little bit brighter. And I'm just using a flat brush because that's going to dispense more pigment. Now you want to take any purple eyeshadow that you have. I'm using one from Dior today, and you just want to apply it into the crease and into the outer V kind of corner of the eye, but mainly into the crease area, and this is just going to create really nice definition, and the pink and the purple are going to go really nicely together. It also works really well if you're using a tapered blending brush, because then it's going to give you a very defined kind of crease cut look. Now it looks nice with the purple, but for me it's a little bit too young looking and not feminine and grown up enough. So what I'm doing is I'm actually taking a gray shadow on a poofier kind of blush, and I'm actually just going to go over the purple with it, and this is just going to intensify the gray, so it's not going to be gray. It's almost going to be like an eggplant color at this point with the purple underneath. So that's what's going to make it a bit more grown up and a bit more mature looking. So you still have got the pinks and the purples in there, but it's a deeper purple and it doesn't look so girly, as you can see. And I'm using the fluffy brush because that's just going to make the look much more soft, because the purple was a bit more defined, so we have that definition now, but I'm just taking the fluffy brush in order to blend everything together. And you can see immediately how it changes the look. So it was just like kind of pink and purple shadows, but now it has a bit more depth to it and a bit more of that kind of defined look. Now just take any brighter pink that you have, so not a fuchsia or anything, but just a bit brighter than the first pink you used, and just put it on the outer third part of the pink color, and that's just going to make it pop a little bit, because as you can see, the gray shadow did go over a bit of the eyelid area, so I just want to bring back that pink to the eye. And I'm actually using my fingers for this one because this pink has a bit of glitter in it, so I don't want there to be any fallout, and I just find the application works better with my hands for this one. And I'm literally just patting it on with my fingers. And then you can always go back with your gray, or you don't even have to add any more, just whatever's left over on the brush, and just kind of blend everything together so it's kind of nice and seamless. Now take any highlight that you have that has more of a pink undertone rather than a gold, and apply it onto the brow bone. And I'm using this one from Smashbox. It's kind of an opal color, and I'm just putting it right on top of the brow bone, right under the brow. And this is just going to kind of blend the gray in and not make it so harsh looking. Okay, and you want to take your liquid eyeliner, and today I'm using my Art Deco one, and you just want to fill in the line really close to your lash line, as close as you possibly can. And then once you make your base of a line that's close to the lash line, you can slowly start to thicken up towards the ends, and then make a really nice kind of natural flick, nothing too strong, and just kind of natural and flowing with the eyeshadow. Now you want to curl your lashes, and I think this is such a crucial step because it's going to really open up your eyes, and just it's going to make the mascara go on much easier, because it's going to help the lashes curl when you're applying your mascara. And also, especially if you're doing false lashes, it's going to make the false lashes look so much more natural, because they're going to adhere better to the actual eyelashes, and they're kind of just going to blend much easier together. And you want the false lashes to look natural with your own eyelashes. After you've curled your lashes, you want to take your favorite mascara and swipe on a few coats just to make your lashes look full and healthy, because the whole image of this look is supposed to be like a sexy eye, so you want thick, luscious, fluttery looking lashes, and you want something that will give you a lot of volume. You also want to line your waterline and your tight line, and the easiest way to do that is just to close your eyes and run your black pencil liner through, and it's going to equally dispense the liner through the bottom waterline and through the tight line. And this is going to take your look from just an average kind of everyday look to something that's a bit more smoldering and sexy and perfect for a date night kind of look. Now you want to apply some glue on your false lashes and wait for the glue to get a little bit tacky before you apply. Once the glue is finally dried up a little bit, you can apply it onto your eyes, and I like to use a tweezer because it's the easiest way for me to do an application. And I'm just applying it to the center area of my eye, and then once that dries up a little bit, I can move the ends around to wherever it's most comfortable for me. And you can even use the back of your tweezers to help set in the glue and dry onto the lashes. It just makes it more comfortable and easier to use. Now I'm just taking my mascara. I always recommend to do this because it kind of helps make the lashes look more natural together. And I'm just basically putting on some mascara on my own lashes and on the false ones, and that's just going to kind of blend them in together and make it look a little bit more natural. Now you could already see from the beginning of the video that I had already applied my foundation and concealer, but I am adding just a little bit of my Ysl Touche Eclat onto the under eye area, and that's just going to brighten up the face a little bit more. I love using highlighting pens like these because even though I've already applied concealer, this is really going to bring a brightness under my eyes. Now I'm going to set my face with powder wherever necessary, so I always like to apply these kind of powders under the eyes just to set the concealer and to make sure nothing moves, and just in any areas where I've concealed. Also, if you have oilier skin, you can apply some of this loose powder onto your cheeks where you're going to be applying bronzer, because if your skin is more on the oily side and you apply bronzer straight onto foundation, it can get a bit blotchy and not last as long. Now here I'm going to use my MAC bronzer, and I'm just taking an angled brush starting at the under cheekbone area, but I am going to blend it out towards the cheeks and a little bit towards the jawline as well, because I just want the bronzer to really warm up my face. Now I'm going to apply a nice pink blush, and I decided to go with pink because I want to keep it in the same color family as the eyes, and this one is called Angelika from Nars, and I'm just going to apply it above where I put my bronzer and a little bit onto the apples of the cheeks, and this is just kind of blend everything together and give a nice freshness to the face. And it's also going to go really nicely with the eyes. Now I am actually taking an eyeshadow from Smashbox. It's kind of an opal pearlescent color, and I'm going to use it as a highlighter for the cheekbone area. I know it's an eyeshadow, but you can actually really use anything for a highlighter, and this one works amazing. I use it all the time. Now I'm using Lovelorn lipstick from MAC, and it's just a really nice pink color, not as bright as it looks in the bullet, but it works really well with a lot of different skin tones, and it's not too overpowering with the eyeshadow, I would say. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. It's just a really soft and romantic look, perfect for going out on Valentine's Day because you've got that element of the pink, so it gives it a nice feminine touch, but it's also a little bit more dramatic with the nice gray and the smokiness of it. So I hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching, and tune in. I'm going to have more videos coming up soon. Thanks.